everyone, Zoe again from Fit Pet Physio, and today we're going to be looking at forelimb muscle building. So first of all, why do you need to build forelimb muscle? So our horses should look equal in front and behind when viewed from the side on both sides. So if your horse appears to have more hind limb muscles than forelimb muscles, then you're going to want to build up your horse's forelimb muscles, as without them the hind limb muscles are having to work overtime to keep your horses moving. Plus, if you don't, you are really setting your horse up for a hind limb injury, which I'm sure you would rather avoid. So what can we do about this muscle imbalance? Hill work is going to be a go-to if your horse has uneven muscles in front and behind. As we work downhill, our horse's forelimb muscles must engage, so this is a great way to get your horse working correctly and powering through from behind and using their forelimbs for balance and braking and turning. So this gives your horse a good basis to work from for the rest of the horse's exercise that you're going to do. On a side note, uphill work does the same thing for the hind limbs, so we'll come to that in our next discussion. But now we're just focusing on the forelimbs. So other forelimb exercises we can do include cavaletti exercises or pole work. And they're going to be your go-to exercise if you want to improve range of motion, but they also improve muscle mass and strength in 3 different ways. So they improve postural stabiliser muscles like the core and muscles that cross a joint via isometric muscle contractions where there's no change in muscle length. They strengthen the braking muscles of the limbs as they're lowered via eccentric work, and the flexor muscles via concentric work, which is muscle shortening. So the use of poles also changes our horse's proprioception, especially as we increase the intensity of the exercise by raising the poles to gain more friction and muscle activation. Our horses are having to think more about where they're placing their hooves. We can also do some core building, muscle building with our pole work, which we talked about last time. And you can also add in some other core exercises like the wither rocks. The weight shifting exercises are really simple as they sound. They are just literally shifting the weight from left to right or cranial caudal front to back, and it changes the amount of weight on each forelimb, which means that each forelimb is having to work harder. So this encourages weight bearing on all of the limbs, as well as engagement of the postural stabiliser muscles around each joint. So this improves your muscle strength and mass supporting each joint, meaning they're less likely to have an injury occur in those joints. So for those of you whose horses aren't balanced each way, so you have different sized muscles on each limb, this is going to be key to your fitness plan for your horses. So once you've balanced out left and right, then you can move on to balancing out your forelimbs and your hind limbs. So to help you with that, next time we'll be talking about hind limbs.